5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action. Hello, Kimmo.
Hello.
Hey, how
Hi.
are we doing today?
Super good, as always. How are you?
Very nice. Yeah, doing well. Doing well. We're back with another video for our millions and millions of followers out there to see what
Exactly.
we're up to, what we're doing on a lot. This time, I think it will be fun to talk about the product because you, of
Yeah,
course, Kimmo, you can introduce yourself, but as a co-founder and CTO of Superlines, you have a lot of insights on that and on the AI space in general. So I think this will be a very nice conversation.
I'm sure.
Sound
Yeah.
good? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's have it.
why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself shortly to
Yeah,
start?
sure. So, Kimmo Ihanus, that's the name. I'm co-founder behind Superlines, and I'd say I'm the tech guy. I'm the propeller head here. A little bit about my background. I think we all share the same background in Superlines team, that it's marketing and it's digital marketing. But I've been in a way enthusiastic about AI for a longer period of time. I think it spans all the way back to 2009 or something like that, when we started using machine learning and algorithms in loyalty programs and stuff like that to predict certain stuff. So pretty much the same tactics that were like not allowed in video game world, where you would get banned, were like praised. And in digital marketing, yes, kind of, if you're able to automate stuff and let the tech do the dirty work for you. So I got really excited about that. So that's my background, is in business, marketing, and technology and AI. So since those early days, I've been like really eager in testing out how you can use the like latest technology to create like real effect operational work, not only, when it comes to background like IT processes and stuff like that, but the work of real people that
Mm.
happens day to day. So that has been in a way my mission for a long time. And I started doing coding tools for myself. Wanted to be the super consultant that is always has time for the like real work, and then use a smart software to make things happen. So I think like Superlines is the outcome of a really kind of career long progress of learning how to use these
Mm.
algorithms and technologies to create this type of smart services.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, hope that sheds some light about my background. But on really concrete level, I've been working with as a consultant, as an in-house marketer in startups, in large global enterprises, and as you name it, with people and companies of different kind of colors.
Yeah, been around
Yeah,
the block
been
a
around,
bit.
been around. Yeah, yeah.
And so what is the so that's a little bit about your background and how you kind of progressively moved your way through your career to eventually start Superlines. And what is the core problem that you would say that you want to solve with Superlines, and why is now the time to do it?
Yeah, we really think that the core problem when it comes to digital marketing, if you look at the big picture, is definitely is not in the how you create content or how you scale content, but it has always been, I think, when you think about how businesses grow and how marketing is used to grow businesses, that is actually who are the ones who learn fastest, who make the smartest decisions, who are actually able to use data and insights to make those decisions and then take them to action. So it's more like it's not the companies that will win who will have the most ads out there or something like that, but it's rather the companies that learn fast, are smart, use kind of like the new technology together with their team to make decisions and then put them to production. So I think that's the core problem.
And we're back. Let's talk about the product a little bit. What are your feelings and what are your thoughts about the product that you have built over the past 2 years?
Optimistic because we have amazing clients and users, and we've listened to them. What's the core problem, and that's what we're building Superlines upon. So it's able to independently listen to the goals and objectives our customers have, and then fetch data it needs to crack that problem automatically for them. So
Hmm.
that's why really optimistic.
How is it? Because we talk quite often. I've seen you also have some challenges or have to jump through some hoops with building Superlines. What has been one of the more surprising things in the sort of development of the product, either for good or for bad?
It still amazes me the speed of how the AI technology evolves. So something that I'd say to Jere or the team here that no, that's not impossible. The next day it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
So it still amazes me. I've been in the doing this for years now, but the latest the speed is just tremendous.
And how does a company keep up with that, or how does a
Yeah, I think
CTO keep up with that?
yeah, you just need to be in a way. It needs to be in your core in a way in the how you build a company and what's the attitude that the world will change fast. So just start from that point and build upon it. So rather than building something that this is going to last forever, but then just willing to change your in a way tech stack and stuff like that and listening to your clients.
Mm.
It's just like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very good point. That we might be in a process of changing how teams work with software, right? In terms of it's kind of more of a plug in, plug out play where software will change
Yeah,
rapidly all the time, and you just have to be part of that journey and ride the waves as they come.
exactly. Yeah, and I think like software will be a bit different. So it's not about who has the best UI, but it's rather than who has the best, in a way, service design of using the
Mm,
uh, algorithms and then making kind of like interactive services that are a bit different. So I think you're absolutely right. It's something different.
mm. And speaking about the product, what has been one of the moments when you've done something or you've asked something of Superlines, and you've just been like, wow, what a great moment, what a great result.
It's I think the latest capabilities when you actually see that it has senses. By sensing, I mean that it can reason what data it will fetch. And that dynamic approach makes it quite exciting. So when Superlines gives you an analysis and recommendation of what to do, and then you clearly see that it has fetched all this like nitty-gritty stuff that it knows that, hey, you're using Webflow, it knows your target market and your ICP customer, and it kind of clearly states that in its
Mm,
reports and suggestions for you. Those are the moments that like, okay, now we're really hitting something really cool here.
yeah, amazing. And where are we right now in terms of product development and rollouts and stuff like that?
Yeah, with product in a good spot. Of course, we're always in an amazing spot, but we're rolling out the new version of Superlines like as we speak. So it's now out there in production. And by the new version, I mean this AI agent version where you will integrate your data sources and our automated agents start working for you. So
Mm,
that's basically out there and getting it to our existing clients and helping them to get onboarded and then getting new users and so forth. So that's it.
exciting
Preparing
times.
stuff. Yeah, preparing stuff for the bigger launch, I'd say.
Mhm. Exciting, or where are we? Exciting or nervous in terms of
I think
CTO's
that's
perspective?
yeah. I think like the CTO co-founder is a bit schizophrenic role in a way that you're always a bit worried about the tech stack, but the other half of you, which is the co-founder half, wants you to push things to production faster. And that's the duality you have to live day by day. The other one is like, no, 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 not yet, not that. And then the other one is like, yeah, let's make it happen. Let's like ship faster, code
Really good
faster.
comparison. I like it.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, what would you say? Because it is a pretty crowded place now, crowded space. The AI, there's always new tools coming out every day, etc. And that's always, even for me, who's I'm quite on top of it, I would say, but I still get lost in all the big announcements and the new fancy ways of doing things. And so, what do you say? What would you say is what? How does Superlines stand out in a space like that?
Of course, by the most gifted team when it comes to marketing and launching product. Naturally, of course, it's
Of
it's like
course.
that. But I'd say that we'd always try to look what is the kind of newest trend. Uh, I think we're starting to be pretty good at it. So like spotting the what's happening right now and how would you build a service or product that hits, in a way represents the cutting edge way of using AI for marketing use cases. And I think, and then just like listening to the customers, that's the combination of how we're going to run this business in the future as well.
Mm. And so if you think about, we have quite a few customers of various sizes, etc. But let's say that you're a growth lead, as you have been yourself before.
Yeah.
And you see this just stream of AI news coming at you, and that you need to be more efficient now, and you need to generate AI avatars to do this and that, whatever it might be, right? How, as that growth lead or CMO or whatever, how should I pick the right tools to work with, and how do I know I'm not betting on the wrong horse, right?
Yeah, I think when it comes to digital marketing, all the like AI news you see out there, I know it's how it is, and it's really flashy, and everybody should be doing like videos in kind of 80 languages and stuff like that. I think it's amazing that it's possible. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but luckily in digital marketing, I know that there are these like fundamental in a way tasks and issues that are not so flashy maybe. When it comes to what we've been speaking here about the data analysis and just getting stuff done. So. I'm betting on that those issues and those like fundamental problems to solve will be there, anyways, and we are here to solve it with Superlines. As long as we keep our eye on the ball with that one, it will be good. And then, just being a bit of a repeater here, then work really closely with our customers and users, how to develop it further, and that's the secret sauce here. I'm not saying that Superlines won't have those like super flashy skiffy stuff in the future, but they are like this really like more down to earth problems also to solve in digital marketing.
Right. Wonderful. And how do you see a marketing team, kind of a setup of a marketing team and their work with software? How do you see that changing in the coming couple of years? We touched on it a little bit, that you maybe need to be more on your toes and move through different softwares and stuff, but how do you see that trend going?
I believe that the role of a generalist will be really important in the future. Of course, it has been already. If we think about growth hacking and that way, when you have these shaped in a way players out there, but I think it will be now. It will be possible to create those kind of roles that are where it's not like restricted to SEO or SEM or paid ads, but rather have like a really efficient generalist working in the marketing team and then using AI services and software. Of course, it's not that plain simple. You need everybody has their core in a way. They're enthusiastic. They're leaned into somewhere like you data and analysis, and me like something else. So, but to cut it short, generalist.
Yeah, nice. Wonderful. Lastly, if Superlines were a person, how would you describe this person?
Like a super analytical hustler, like just that kind of like a super smart person who likes to play video games and likes to solve a puzzle really fast, and it's like a hustler, likes to get just likes to solve the problem and use the data to solve the problem for their clients and something like that. Maybe that's a bit like me, but I think maybe it reflects the product a bit as well.
Have you basically just created yourself? Is Superlines your
That's
AI
the
avatar?
reality. That's the reality.
That
It's
could be
actually,
it.
yeah, it's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. It's like slowly cloning myself, and then
Yeah,
like personally, I will be drifting away, and there will be
there will be
Superlines.
Superlines instead.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
Kimmo
very
from
excited to see that journey and how that develops. It might be a world
that
first
is
human to computer transition, maybe.
that is the long road we are doing here. It will require a lot of funding and a lot of nerves from our users, but we will get there.
Perfect. Okay, Kimmo. Thank you very much for the chat, and we'll talk
Thank
to you
you.
soon.
It was my pleasure, and let's do it again. Yeah,
Very
thank
good.
you.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.